Hi there, my name is Kronenbourg and welcome to my channel. This is a game review of Toy Soldiers, a strategy tower defense kind of game. The developer is Signal Studios. It came out in 2012, it's got very positive reviews and it's currently for £4.99 on Steam. And it's single player only. And it just says, command your toy soldiers in epic action-packed battles. Now I played the full game as much as I could. I don't normally play RTS strategy kind of games because normally you'd need to spend about like 4 decades of your life trying to learn all the different factions and how to control your characters and stuff. But you don't on this one. You just go straight in, which I think is fantastic, and I can figure it out. You can kind of see it from the images, but you can kind of figure out straight from the off how you're supposed to do it. So at the very first campaign, you kind of stick your little gun turrets because you have a certain amount of money. Put gun turrets out at certain locations at the beginning, and then you start shooting the enemy. The enemy, when you shoot them, you get points. If you get like a double kill or a triple or whatever, you get a bit more extra money. And the more money you get, the more items you can build. You can build a mortar and various other things. You can upgrade your mortar, your machine guns, or your howitzers, or whatever they are, AA, the anti-aircraft. But the only way is when you progress through the campaign, you unlock extra kind of tiers, as it were, the next level of mortar, like level 3s. So you can only really get those when you go through the campaign. Obviously, each one has their own merits. Like if you use the little turret at the beginning, that's great for infantry. When you shoot the infantry, just use that thing. When you move up to the level 3, that's great for the some small vehicles or some like horses and stuff. Ignore that, the dog's just got up. Some horses or whatever. But with that, it takes a bit longer for you to reload and stuff like this. So you have to kind of like balance it up. There's planes and airships and whatnot. You have to use your airships for that. Not airships, your anti-air, and you can fly. I'll explain all this business in a minute. So you can get in your little turrets and your mortar if you want to. The turrets are probably the better one to get into, to go and just think, I just want to go and kill loads of people. Chemical is quite cool as well. So there's some good and bad points. So whilst the whole thing is good, you go after them or whatever, there were some that just infuriated me. Paddock Hill or something like this, or whatever it was called, I can't remember. That drove me mad. I lost my mind on that. I had to look online on how to do that, and that took a long time to figure out. All the others were easy in a way. When you're doing the campaign and you're going through the different waves, as it were, you have to sometimes get into a vehicle. You don't have to at the very beginning because you think, oh, this is all right, because it says you can fly a plane, you can go in a tank, and I thought, okay, well I don't need to, so that's fine. Yeah, you do. At one point, you have to get in a tank, and they're the slowest. Not like these ones that can just glide over the bloody earth. Ours bounces about, and you can't aim for shit. And then when you're because you're in these little vehicles, and if you come out of it to quickly repair some of your units, you've only got 10 seconds before your tank or whatever it is blows up, and then it takes like about 30 or 45 seconds for a new one to appear, and you're like, well, fuck off. So then you have to use the other manky thing if there is another tank. There's usually 2. The planes, God help me, I could not for the life of me fly those damn things. I can fly them, but I can't bomb for shit. And then the boss. So I don't know why people assume that we all love boss levels. I don't. I hate them. I hate them with a passion. You're just struggling with this, and then all of a sudden this thing comes along that takes about 1,000 bullets or bombs or everything to kill it, and you've already used up all your bloody stuff. There was a couple of bosses I took out. There was one with the train track thing that was ridiculous. It was like no chance on this planet. I just couldn't do it. There was thinking of the boss levels now. There was some points in the game as well where you start with no money, and you're like, well, what do I do? So you have to use your tank and blow up a couple. This was Paddock or whatever it was called, and you blow up a couple of things. You think, oh, I've got some money, so you quickly build a little turret. Boom, it's gone. Like, what the hell? So you've got nothing. So when the boss comes along, you're like, pfft. And Invasion is it's aliens and stuff like that. That's kind of cool. I was enjoying the first two, and then the third one had a boss level. I thought I knew it. I knew the boss level, so here we are, and it was a robot. I thought fine, and I destroyed it. I was like, yes, I've destroyed the boss, and then it reappeared again. I thought, are you taking the? So of course, all my weapons and stuff were facing the wrong way and all that. I was like, oh, fuck. And it's like, protect your toy box. Oh, and on Paddock, you've got 2 bloody toy boxes. Everywhere else, you've only got 1. And it's like, are you taking the piss? So, I don't know. If you like RTS games, maybe. If you like tower defense, yes. I didn't realize which kind of RTS strategy kind of games I like, but I must admit I think tower defense or that kind of stuff is more my cup of tea. I kind of do like that now. I found out. But if you, I mean, I played what 8 hours, so it's a miracle for me to play 8 hours on an RTS or a tower defense or whatever it is strategy game. If you like this kind of stuff, go for it. Why not? It's cheap. It'll be even cheaper in the sale. Just go for it. You've got nothing to lose. It's quite a good game. You might get at the very beginning this weird little window that pops up with loads of error messages coming through. Now, it's to do with your monitor. Now, I managed to be fine with it. I ignored it. I played the game and it was fine. It loaded up each time with this little box with these like lines coming up. You'll see what I mean. There's something on Steam's asking about it. I ignored it and I could play the game. It was fine. But be wary. You may have an issue, but you don't really need to change any of your graphics settings like some people suggested. Okay, well, thank you for watching. Please subscribe to my channel. Give me the old thumbs up if you like this video. I've left the playlist at the end so you can watch that if you want to. Okay, thank you and goodbye.